for something. Whether we love it or not, the best thing for us to do, let A go their own way, let B go their own way. Because if we insist of staying together, my brother, there is something we don't understand. You see, an Igbo man is a very dangerous weapon in the whole wide world. Not only in Africa, not only in Nigeria. Okay, tell me where, in terms of traveling, in terms of the whole tribe in Africa, who traveled the most?
The Igbos, of course.
That is an Igbo man. Go to Iraq, go to Iran, go to Afghanistan. You see an Igbo man selling, even if it means pen. They will be selling pen. Intelligence, the whole wide world, including Elon Musk. X3 is an Igbo man. Your problem is people whom amalgamate you together. Tell me one nation in the whole wide world that different towns came together and formed it. None. The day Nigeria is destroyed, the day Nigeria is divided, Africa will wake up.
Exactly.
Only one set of tribe will open Africa's eye. I didn't say one party, only one set of tribe, the whole Africa will wake up. What is going on now? Is it that Olusegun Obasanjo does not know anything that is going on now? No. He knows very, very well.
Yes.
Late Buhari, when it was his turn, his son, if you remember, his son had an accident in Abuja.
Yes.
And he uttered something. We, the civilians, does not take information serious. After 3 days, everything will lie down. You have your media. Your media is the most useless people on earth. Nigerian media.
The worst of the worst.
I said the most useless media on earth. The world are seeing it. Presidents all over the world, they are watching. They are watching. You need help to do what? Keep things the way it should be. But some part of the country does not want it. Rather, they will come up and say, Boko Haram is our brothers and sisters. We cannot kill them. Where on earth that do you negotiate with terrorists? Tell me one place on earth you negotiate with terrorists. Nigeria. It is just very, very, very absurd, my brother. It is very, very absurd. Free education goes to the north, but no one wants to accept it. The southeast asking for free education, but the government does not want to. The western region of it, they have free education. The south, they don't even know what is going on. I say, if you bring out everybody in the south, ask them what is going on. Nobody knows.
You're right. They don't even understand what's going on in the country.
I said, nobody knows what is going on the south. I bet my life on it. You see someone claiming to be the head of the south, which is a Muslim. Asari Dokubo is a Muslim. And we don't want to trace where he comes from. Is Tinubu in Nigeria? Let me ask you a question.
Everybody knows.
Is
Tinubu has no identity. Nobody knows where he comes from.
Is Buhari in Nigeria?
Buhari is old, it's clear. He made it clear he's from Niger.
Before Jonathan came, who was the president? Before Jonathan became the president?
Yaradua.
Yaradua. Is Yaradua in Nigeria?
Can be established.
Fine and good. Abacha. Is Abacha in Nigeria? We don't know what we are doing. No. For international community, they've seen everything. They keep piling their evidence. They keep piling their evidence. What was the list when Saudi Arabia sent out? How many people, how many names that they knew that, okay, this person is a sponsor? Did you see any list? Has any list come to a media to mention the names? But you see, your media, they sit down on it. They collect $20,000, $10,000, $5,000 to keep mouth shut. Waiting Igbo man see down. They not, even if they climb the highest mountain, they cannot say it. That the Igbos kept quiet does not mean that they are weak. You get place where you go be. You see Shegumi. You see Shegumi. He has traveled out. Pantami has traveled out. If you have connection with Interpol, you pick them up. Savage this government. Everybody knows that Tinubu is not in charge.
He is not.
I am giving you facts and figures. The person in charge in Nigeria is the what's it called? The Minister of United Kingdom to Nigeria. Sorry, I don't know if I'm right or called him minister or whatever.
Prime Minister.
No, not even Prime Minister.
Oh, High Commissioner.
High Commissioner. He is in Abuja. He is in Abuja. One thing we do forget is that,
of course, you are right. They've been in control of Tinubu right from time. You could remember the issue, what happened during the time of NSAS. So
it is not even about
Tinubu is very, very open.
It is not even about NSAS. NSAS evidence is there. You know,
wait 1 minute. Wait 1 minute. Let me tell you what just happened now.
Okay.
They've sent a delegate to the UK Parliament now. In my estimation, is to go and tell them about what is going on in their business center, which is Nigeria. How they can provide solution, a way out. So this is why we have been saying it, that British, they own Nigeria, is their business empire. So they have these people running it on their behalf. Frankly, the Fulani, because these are the people they handed it over to. So they are the one who runs Nigeria. They put Tinubu there. All these are just camouflage to make believe. Tinubu is not in charge. Of course, it's not. If Tinubu is in charge, all these terrorists will not be walking freely on the street with arms, and he cannot order the military take the Tokona Judge and bomb the hell out of them. He cannot do that because he's not in charge. And most people know this, but because the evilness of their heart and their selfishness, all these Adeboye, all of them, all these politicians, all of them, both in the southeast, southwest, they know these things, of course. Nigeria, I still don't know Nigeria. Most people don't know why we say that.
Okay, thank you very much, my brother. The thing there is, you don't make a criminal your president, and expect it to move forward. Tinubu cannot go to United States.
Yeah.
Even at death, he cannot go to the United States. But then, when he was grandmoling, telling people, now my turn, no. Now my turn, no. You don't know, say you go put on for problem. When Jonathan was in, Tinubu, Buhari, Amechi, what's it called? Garibashewu, Lai Muhammad, they went to see Obama. Bring back our girls. Can we remember? Hello?
Yeah, go ahead. We can hear you.
Okay. Bring back our girls, Chibok girls. Not be Jonathan carry machinery.
Oh.
Who stopped the machinery?
Now them stop them now.
No, like I want to call names.
Buhari stopped it.
Not even Buhari stopped the machinery. Sokoto, Emir of Sokoto.
Sultan of Sokoto.
Sultan of Sokoto stopped the machinery. That
the one that said that this social media is a terrorist.
Forget about social media. All of us knows very well that the North is backward. The North is 500 years backward. Biafran war. Let me go back again. Biafran war. Assuming there was a social media, do you think the war will happen?
No.
So it is very obvious that we cannot live together. I don't bloody care. We cannot live together. That you your own self eat yam and red oil with a little bit of salt in it. How many people does that in North? Your food style, your dressing mode, your intellectual is totally different, and you want us to stay together. Ajokuta company, Ajokuta Steel Company in Enugu. What happened? And you're giving Dangote a section from flour to sugar, from sugar to tomato, from tomato to cement, from cement to refinery. Dangote, I wish say it go come on media or social, what's it called, on television. We go ask Dangote when the Bill Gates came to Nigeria. We too forget too many things. He gave the National Assembly. There was a rumor that came out that he gave the National Assembly some cash. They denied it. When Buhari came into presidency, can you remember the Chinese? There were 12 Chinese that came down to Nigeria.
Yes. That's right.
There were 12 Chinese. What did they tell you the Chinese were?
I remember that news. You're right. You know, we always forget.
We forget things that on a very good day, yeah, if you bring these pauses together, I am giving you an insight now from the Western world. Okay? From the Western world. The Chinese that came into the country then, who are they? They are bloody miners. They mine your resources, they take it out, they chase them away from Mali, Niger, Burkina Faso. They looked around. The next place, the next target was Nigeria. Where are they mining gold in Nigeria currently now? Where are they mining gold? Can anybody tell me? Where? Which state in Nigeria?
I just know Zamfara now.
Zamfara gold. Now they are mining in Zamfara.
How many of us?
As well.
Okay, how many of
so many
us?
Places. That's the ones we know. There are so many other places.
Exactly.
Fine and good. How many of us has receive a dime from those resources. I'm not talking about oil. I'm not talking about gas.
Those ones, they don't count it as Nigeria resources. The only oil in Nigeria they get.
Then
Now,
if you
what Nigerian people go to ask that one, not be us, because
of course, you get people where they listen. You get people where they watch this program now.
Yeah, one Nigerian is they are watching us.
I have never come to this program before. I have never. But I listen. Okay. Now, the Chinese people, can you go to China and mine their resources?
Who born you?
Is a mosque in China.
Now. For China, that's a mosque.
Is a mosque in China. Is a mosque. Mosque. Is it in China?
Openly. No mosque, no church.
You know, the thing is that we don't look at people that call themselves our allies. We don't look at people that call themselves our allies. When Trump sent those letters, China come and say them backed Nigeria. Am I right?
Nigerian media then begin rejoice. Rufai Hosseini, them, all of them say China won't counter America.
Who be China? Does China has the technology? There is an aircraft. Nobody is on that aircraft. The aircraft can fly at least for 100 days without refilling, without doing anything. 2020, when Navy SEAL come Nigeria, did we know? Not even the commissioner knows. Not even the DSS knows. Not even the army knows. But they came smoothly, do everything, call the president, tell them, look, Donald Trump, we are coming back. Donald Trump said, okay, give the guy the phone. The guy collect phone. The guy thanked Donald Trump, connect the guy through the wife who gave them the information. You see, they pain me, like, he pain me a lot that people cannot see. It pains me a lot that people, we the youth, we cannot read ahead. They come carry hopes on them, give over the people. Is it Imo State? Am I right?
Imo State.
When hope come, what did he do? He called. He invited. Waiting with this guy again. Where they kill. Will be them IPOP. Ikonso. God bless you. Before they killed Ikonso, what was the offer they gave Ikonso? But he refused. Now the tenor is about ending. You see the charlatan. First, we say if you even give him, Hope Uzodinma was a fraudster. All of us knows it. Hope Uzodinma is a fraudster. If you don't have millions, then after you become a governor, you acquire wealth. You are totally useless. Look at how Imo State is now. Can you believe that the gas in Imo State is pure? It is the only pure gas in the whole wide world. Now they are talking about oil. You bring oil, you bring them for center. Everybody splits their own percentage. You carry gold, now so they carry and they come out. Brother, let me tell you something. We are not serious. We are not serious. Look at the Northerners. then get their own militia. Okay, let me just put it the way it is. Call a spade a spade. If Christians get their own militia, what thing will happen?
Ataya.
The government don't agree now.
Nobody think
No,
remember
which one is the government?
over there I called for only. Over there, I called for only sit at home. They murdered him, and nobody is speaking.
1 week sit at home. They took him out.
1 week sit at home. Over there, I called for Christians, and they murdered him.
Okay, let me give you now, because the pattern sit at home. Only one country did sit at home, and they prefer, which is India. Indian and Nigeria. Britain colonized the two. They come to India, give them their culture, give them their food, give them their dressing, give them their religion and technology. These 5 things. Do you know what India did? They pick only the technology. The rest, they send it back to them. That is why you see India now. They are forging ahead with technology, left and right. They came to Nigeria. What did they give to Nigeria? The same thing. Nigeria took only 4 of it. Nigeria took only 4 of it. Then sent the technology back home to Britain. How have we been? If India can sit at home, yeah? If India can sit at home for long, nobody is going to anywhere, nobody is coming to anywhere. The Britain, Mokusias and I won't carry work. Or the people, external efforts, them, Mokusias and I won't carry work. Hey, waka come, you see a Muslim from other part of the country. Just check out Saudi Arabia. Saudi Arabia isn't a Muslim. Qatar, is he not a Muslim? Emirates, is he not a Muslim? But if you go down there, you see how sound they are. Technology-wise, perfect. But you come to Nigeria. Not that Muslims are the problem or whatever. No. The emirs of the whole north, they are the problem. One, you deprive your younger ones, your kids, to go further in terms of education, understand what is wrong and what is right. But everybody did what? Kept quiet, fold arms. Not be the same Muslim people when they carry Nnamdi Kanu come back. Not be the same Muslim they rejoice. Until most people come go meet Nnamdi Kanu for where in they understood very well. Nnamdi Kanu is the Elijah of Africa. Nnamdi Kanu is the Elijah of Africa. Assuming Nnamdi Kanu from north or from other countries, they will guide him. But they've seen us as when they slap you on the right cheek, turn the left cheek.
It is so sad. It is so sad in what I've seen. Let us thank you, my brother, for your.
Now, what do religion carry come for us without?
Thank you so much. Let us listen to this very video that also caught my interest. I got it from Channel TV. You know, we always try to bring out information how evil the Nigerian media and their madness. But the person you are seeing in this video is the former SGF. Some of you know it, Babachi Alawa, a Christian from
before we start, before we start, please let me just chip in something. Channel TV, when the Channel TV came out, any of us answer, when did the Channel TV, Arise TV came out?
My brother, this one when they come to your word, like, I don't just know. Time is of the essence, man.
What happens to NTA? NTA was demoralized. Your politician went out and got themselves a television autocracy that before you even come into the studio to like vent your mind out, you must take a signatory letter from the government. You see, Channels TV, a little bit of, apart from, I don't forget the guy, is it Oseni or whatever, you know, the guy that is outspoken.
Rufai is not in Channel Television. Rufai is in Arise.
Arise, now that's what I'm saying. Arise Television and Channels Television. Your government owns them. Your government owns them. Very soon, they will turn to BBC and CNN.
We are not counting on those ones. We already know, we established that those people, they are working for the government. Every media in Nigeria, all the conventional media, for somebody to believe anything from the conventional media in Nigeria is just a waste of time. They don't go to the ground to report. It's been a long time we had any correspondent from them on the ground. They sit in their studio and they get information.
Okay. Now,
there was a time when we were getting information directly when people were speaking.
Oh, those days are gone.
Yeah. It has gone. When you see people like Frank Colise go on the ground and bring information, you see Akinloyo Ibanje go and bring information. Once you hear the name, you see reporting from the ground.
Yeah.
From that is why it's no longer happening in Nigeria. So anybody who's paying attention or believing in their media is just wasting time.
That is why the Northerners hate social media.
Yeah.
That I am talking about facts. I am not talking about because I'm talking about facts. Now you collaborate your news media, tell them what to say, tell them what to do. As I'm speaking to you right now, one of the governors has been flagged. I won't mention name. Any day when travel, leave Nigeria, they will pick them up. Any day when travel, come off from Nigeria, saying they go take medical or whatever, don't go pick them up. One, you came to social media, you gave the information that you're building an airport, no airport today there. You gave the information that you're creating a hospital during Buhari time. Nothing is there. They come this regime. They said they build how many kilometers, God knows, whether not from Nigeria to heaven. Now the kilometer way, now this one talk. But when they went there, they find out that no job has even been started. Now sand, now they just pour for maybe 7 kilometers. Then come they ask, give us the basic things per kilometer. Give us the things them. Waiting the idiot talk. He said, no, you cannot come here and ask me some certain kilometers and this thing. That was a budget. This one, that one, this one. So now if you want to go fetch water for outside, where we say 1 gallon, they go tell you, okay, 1 gallon of water is 2 naira. You say you won't carry the whole tank.
Thank you, my brother. Let us listen to this version so that we can be able to beat out the time. Let us hear this.
Fire on, my brother, please.
The candidate came in late. He was not very well known, but he was determined to contest, and so we let him be. But as you can see, there was no role whatsoever. There was no input whatsoever from ADC in his campaign. There was no input. Maybe some friends here and there supported.
Does that validate the need and the necessity or the importance of political structure in an election?
It does not. The election is about the candidate. The structure only comes in the
This is
the
not the
context
area
where
we
you
want. We are
expect
going
to
to
be
get to
rigged
the
out,
area we are looking
in
for.
which
This
you
one
need
is
the
about
boots
the
on the ground to
nonsense
protect your
politics.
votes. But
Is that what has been the case since you joined politics? That structures are always used to rig elections?
structures are used to rig elections. Structures are used to defend votes at the polling units.
Did you rig elections in APC when you guys won?
No, you know, probably some people probably rig, but at the chance is that at that level, at the lower level, they don't care about rules. They don't care about what the federal evil government is relative to past governments that we've had, implying that past governments were better, were more accommodating, better, served Nigerians better.
Why do you think that?
In the sense of equity in the system, in the sense of intention, go to our family, except for a small doing. I mean, if I see what work is doing, I will tell you. You know me now. I'm never somebody to say what is not there. If I see results of what they are doing, I'll say it. It won't hurt me, it won't kill me. But I don't see it. I mean, yes, I know soldiers are out there, some are losing their lives. Quite a lot of them are from my community that came back dead. I know that. I know. And the soldiers are losing their lives. And why are they losing their lives? Because the system that's supposed to support them has failed. It has failed. I mean, when you send a soldier into battlefield with an old...
in the same political alignment.
No, we don't.
That's why you don't respect whatever work he's doing.
I don't see what work is doing. I mean, if I see what work is doing, I will tell you. You know me now. I'm never somebody to say what is not there. If I see results of what they are doing, I'll say it. It won't hurt me, it won't kill me. But I don't see it. I mean, yes, I know soldiers are out there, some are losing their lives. Quite a lot of them are from my community that came back dead. I know that. I know. And the soldiers are losing their lives. And why are they losing their lives? Because the system that's supposed to support them has failed. It has failed. I mean, when you send a soldier into battlefield with an old, antiquated rifle that has, can only hold 20 rounds of ammunition and is facing an enemy that has chains of 1 kilometer or 1 meter of bullets, and you shoot 1, 2, 3, it hooks, it jams.
But why did you change things? You were the former SGF.
We did. Who told you we didn't do it?
What did you
Our
do
time
then?
was better. They had better arms. We had this advantage that our own was a soldier. Our head of state was a soldier, and he understood the issues, and he did well.
Who is he describing as the head of
Bola
state?
Tinubu is not a soldier.
I mean, maybe he doesn't, yes, or maybe he's not interested.
Huh? Mazi. Hello? Oh.
Yeah, the person that is speaking is the former SGF.
No, I know. I said, who is he? No, so he's describing Buhari as a former soldier who knows the job. Is that what he's saying?
Exactly. That is what
he's saying.
He's trying to tell you that Buhari is far more better than
Onyara.
Onyara.
He's a madman.
We are getting to where we want to land. We're going to go where we land. I'm taking us to somewhere. There's a place he was asked about this genocide today. He was asked if this is Christian genocide or not. And I love the answer he gave because this one concerns him directly. It concerns him. So
because why I asked is because I was trying to figure out who is the commander, because we know that Buhari is the worst thing to ever happen to the country, and the Northerners, the Fulani also told you why they brought Buhari in. You remember that video?
Yes.
I'm trying to. So obviously they brought in him to create chaos, and that's what he did. Thank you.
Let me ask you. You are David. In fact, some people call you Pastor Lawal.
Now, listen to the question. This useless frame is now coming to that question. It's coming to that question. This is the side I want us to pay attention to. This is the side that made me to bring this very program. He's a Christian from the northern part of Nigeria. I think Bauchi State to be precise. He's a Christian. And he was part of that Muhammad Buhari descendant. This issue of genocide, I think, these are the people that have the first-hand experience of what is happening.
Yeah.
The atrocities against the Christians. We want to hear his own reply. Let us hear. Former SGF of Nigeria.
Yeah.
Let's hear him.
2 degrees in theology, Christian theology. Yeah.
Okay. academically speaking, but practically, are you a practicing pastor?
I practice missionary work. When I was young, I used to be a missionary out there in other countries.
But you backslided when you grew old.
Yeah, well, now I don't do missionary work because, for one, I'm diabetic. I need to carry my injection, which requires refrigeration 24 hours. So you can imagine me in Darfur, where I used to be, or somewhere where there's no electricity. I'll be dead.
The younger David Lawal knew God better. But now
I know God better.
You have changed your ways.
No, I know God better now.
You know more money now. So
even the service to God, the Shewon is graded according to your abilities.
So I've just
yeah, I know.
So the point I'm making is that, and I'm drawing, would you regard yourself as a minority Christian in a largely, just for a moment, sir, a minority Christian from a largely Muslim north?
No, I don't know. Let's define that. There's no minority Christian. There's no minority.
Is Christianity a minority? Are they a minority in the northern Nigeria?
Oh, I think what you are trying to say, Sean, is that I come from one of the smaller tribes, which in terms of Igbo, Yoruba, Hausa, they are called major tribes because they are larger as ethnic groups. So there are some of us, like my own, probably below 1 million, or if maximum maybe 1 million, and then we aggregate ourselves to form a whole, and then they call us a minority. The minority in the sense that individually we are small, but nothing more than that.
So there are Christians, in southern part of Borno. There are Christians, heavy populations of Christians. In Adamawa, I know there are a lot of Christians too, standing in most part of the northern Nigeria. But there is a perception that Christians are not, voices of Christians are not as prominent in northern Nigeria. But you are one, you are a Christian.
Yeah, I'm Christian from one of those tribes,
Okay.
You see, you need to look at the historical reasons why this is this. When the British came during their colonial, by that time there was jihad.
Listen to this part.
And the jihad actually went around conquering and installing Islamic emirates. But quite a lot of the tribes resisted them, and they were not able to conquer them. And those tribes, mostly smaller tribes like our own, eventually embraced Christianity, or they were already Christians by the time of the jihad of 1904 or so. So, but you see, the British had an issue. They wanted to rule through the indirect rule. And they felt that establishing using the emirate system was good because it was already established administratively and so on. So they were collecting tax effectively. So the British leaned on that system and went about, like in Adamawa, where majority of the tribes were not conquered, went about installing and demoting the chiefdoms they met in place. Where there is a chiefdom like my own, where we were first class, they wanted to rule through the indirect system, through the emirate system. So they demoted our own people and gave ascendancy to the newcomer, the emir, the lamido. And so all over the place, that's how it has been. You know, so they were not able to conquer us, and this position remained.
You do hear that? The British demoted their own chiefs and promoted the Fulanis in order to control them.
Yeah, the indirect rule system.
Did not conquer them. The Adamawa people, Adamawa, they could not conquer them. So when the British came in, the British demoted their own first-class king.
Yeah, and
uplifted the Fulanis, and that was how this chaos started. These things we are seeing today, and but they were already Christian before then.
But the big
Fulanis, they couldn't defeat them. It was only the presence of the British that made them captives in the hand of the Fulanis.
But the big question, Brother Chus, the big question, I don't know if Nnamdi Kanu answered that big question, and that is, why did the British find it either convenient or easier to promote the Fulanis, demote the indigenous ones, and promote Fulanis ahead of them, just like you are saying? Now, why do they have to do that?
Because of easy control, like this man just explained. These people already had a caliphate in the north.
Yeah.
And they were already collecting tax, and their system was already working for them. So the British had to collaborate with them in order to use them and control every other territory.
In the indirect rule system.
Exactly, indirect rule system. So they didn't go about building a new one. They just collaborate with them in that their system, indirect to use them and control. That was what happened.
Yeah.
That's what they're saying. So let's listen. Let's listen. He's still going to reveal. I want him to say, when he was asked about genocide, you hear what he will say.
Okay.
And that we feel that we are not subservient to the Fulani, then to the Muslims, so to say. Quite a lot of our people converted to Islam eventually, not by coercion of the jihad, but by conviction or whatever. So the dynamics has remained that way. The tension has remained that way. You know, the jihadists feel superior. We feel they are not, because in any case, like me, they didn't conquer my people. They just went to Yola and installed Modibo Adama, who came with the staff from office from Sokoto, and enhanced his status. So this is what has affected the dynamics of the North. Now, majority of us are Christians of those tribes, and we are many. We cut across, like you said.
You feel subdued.
No, we don't feel subdued. And that is the issue.
Is there a religious discrimination to the point that it can be described as a deliberate attempt to subjugate or some kind of genocide going on in northern Nigeria?
And there are two things. You separate the emirate system and the traditional chieftaincy issues aside, jihad and those who were not conquered by jihad, and then the religion. And the consequent upon that, what is the dynamics between the Christianity and Islam? It appears that the jihadists have not forgiven the Christian community for not being conquered.
Did you hear that?
Yeah.
This is a very, very key point. You know, when they in their media, when all these points, when these people make it now, they just forget it and they begin to talk about irrelevant issues. This is the core of the problem. Why these people will never ever stop.
Yeah. That is the reason why Gumi said that Fulani. That's why I say Fulani bandit. Is it? I mean, I didn't pronounce it myself. It's a revenge mission. They're in revenge mission.
But how can you, Borachus, how can you be on revenge mission? You are the one who came to conquer somebody, to subdue, to fight somebody in their own place. The person fight back to keep himself, keep his tradition, keep his land, and you say you are revenging over what?
Revenging what?
Hey, all the good day.
I will not deal. Ihe ọ gwara anyị nwa now pop and plain. Asa onye nwere ire jiri ire ya gụọ eze ya ọnụ.
Let's go on.
Most of us are Christians of those tribes, and we are many. We cut across, like you said.
You feel subdued.
No, we don't feel subdued, and that is the issue.
Is there a religious discrimination to the point that it can be described as a deliberate attempt to subjugate or some kind of genocide going on in northern Nigeria?
And there are two things. You separate the emirate system and the traditional chieftaincy issues aside, jihad and those who were not conquered by jihad, and then the religion. And the consequent upon that, what is the dynamics between the Christianity and Islam? It appears that the jihadists have not forgiven the Christian community for not being conquered. And they have consistently used all manner of subterfuge to get that ascendancy. To the extent shown that if you call a Muslim nail cutter today, he's cut you and he will feel superior to you.
Imagine.
Because he's Muslim. Now, one of the reasons why we protested the Muslim ticket was because, and I did say it here, it was going to give such fundamentalists, Islamic fundamentalists, the impetus, the courage,
moral impetus,
feeling that now is their government. They've had a stamp of approval at the federal, so it's now an excuse for them to go down the line. It does happen. I gave you a story one time when a Fulani man, headsman, entered my farm with his cows, and we arrested him. And we were taken to the police station. And he was boasting that, do you think that I can come to your farm without somebody giving me the permission? This is our government. I was even then an SGF. And for a cattle herder to tell me that Buhari authorized him to go and do what, enter my farm, was very annoying. But you see, at his level of education, he thinks that because the president was a Muslim, he had the right to do whatever he wanted and get away with it. And now that is the consequence of the Muslim ticket. It has given them the courage to go the last mile, persecuting people, intimidating people, and killing people where they refuse to be intimidated.
Christians are being killed in the north.
Massively. Massively.
Yeah.
Please, Maoga.
Now listen, he want to ask him directly, is it a genocide? Let's listen.
Okay.
Deliberate. Is it, so it's some kind of genocide, if you describe it that way.
It's a genocide. If it is not a genocide, it's a pogrom.
Quadron.
Quadron. A genocide. If it is not a genocide, it is pogrom.
That means it's worst.
That
of
is
course not.
directly. He didn't miss
From
one
bad to worst.
From bad to worst. And to be fair, this guy, he resisted Muslim ticket. You can't. Oh, Jesus, right? But
yes, he did.
You remember?
Yeah.
He said back then that these things, like he said, the effect of this Muslim ticket was going to be felt, and where everybody is feeling it because it got them emboldened. They feel emboldened that they own the country, they can kill anybody. That is what is happening now. Thank you.
Yes.
Okay. See, the last time Nigeria produced a Muslim ticket was when? If we can
It didn't work. Was it not Abiola?
Okay.
And King Gibe?
What stopped Abiola from going to Muslim ticket? It was the North.
Now classroom to the
Yeah, because one, it seems like of course, you see this video now, yeah? It seems like after 3 days, most of the youth will forget.
And that's all we be. Quick, we don't forget.
Very
forgetful. Short memory. Oh God.
My brother, continue, please. Let me watch this man. And
return more on the conversation, especially as President Donald Trump in the United States declared Nigeria as a country of particular interest. But then the conversation is, how do we secure the lives probably of the average Nigerian beyond the global interest?
Of course,
they're not going to
give everything.
All these one, demons.
As he answered that question, they cut him. He won't go enter advert.
Yes.
Advert. You hear the smell. Which I want to advert.
Okay. That is why I told you people. Arise TV, Channels Television was built by your politicians. They tell you what to speak. They tell you what not to speak. They give you directions. Then they demoted NTA. How many of us are watching NTA now?
Now, British, they finance all these people, just like in SARS. All now to keep Nigeria. To keep, just to keep Nigeria. Their target is to make sure Nigeria continue to stay as it is and no disintegration, no separation. That is what the British does.
Then the Yorubas should be ready to stick with the North.
Yeah, exactly.
I see. It is pop and plan. The Yorubas
100%.
should be ready to stick with the North. Others has already made up their mind.
Simple.
Let's see whether if they will allow this guy to go into the politician.
Okay. I'm not sure he even remembers what part of the Bible is the book of Genesis or book of Nehemiah.
When they slap you here, turn the other side. When they slap you.
Passions are high. Tension is high in the country about this very sensitive matter. But the truth must be told, and we need to have the tough conversation.
Not
but there are a
true.
lot of people who will believe that as a political figure of your kind of profile, there are some things that need not to be said, and there are some things that are too sensitive to be said.
Because
when you say there is
because they don't want to rock the boat
against Christians in the north, there are those who say maybe you are not very, very correct with your position.
Well, it's up to them. It's up to them. I have my own position, they have theirs. I've watched the argument going about on this issue of genocide. It is one-sided. I mean, obviously, those who are more vehemently opposing it are the Muslims.
I want you listen attentively to the argument of the man. He made
Bob Rachus, you can see that Sheung, in their typical Yorubanish mindset, he would have preferred that this man say no, that there is killing on both sides. But the guy agreed that it's genocide, and he's telling the man that a politician of your caliber is not supposed to say that it's genocide, because when you say genocide, you are rocking the boat. You are bringing Nigeria closer and closer to disintegration. These are the evil people we live with.
Okay, let's go back to
how they manipulate. Let's get the passion of this man.
Just before we get the passion, let's go back to Akpabio in the Senate House. You know, someone was like asking a very vile question, but a Senate president called him, "Don't you mention Trump, say Trump no say, Trump say, Trump no say." Now they've understood nobody is more afraid than our leaders now.
Yes.
The poor masses have already made up their mind. People who are afraid are our leaders, because anything can happen. We are sitting on a time bomb. I know what I'm talking about, because one, after Nnamdi Kanu said something about Islam will take over Britain, how many of us remember? Hello?
Go ahead.
100%. That is what is going on now.
Islam
even
will
the
take
first
over
mayor.
Britain. And that is what is going on now. If you go to Britain now, they are overwhelmed. The problem they are having now is too much. You know why? One, Burkina Faso, Chad, Mali. Britain has a natural resources which they tap from there until France was kicked out. Let's go back again. Tinubu ordered the Sahel when he came in that ECOWAS will run into the Sahel. Am I right? These are the things. I don't know why our so-called youth, we don't think. They tell us something now. After 3 days, we eat noodles.
They forget. They don't pay attention.
That is the problem. You cannot blame these politicians.
Of course, you have it to an extent. Yeah, I agree with you to an extent.
Not even to an extent. Okay,
because if you be Mugu, you know that I always make reference to that Niger idiom that Mugu for Gaman go work. And if you continue to be fool, Gaman go to chop the go.
That is the problem. Yeah. When you see that your elders, or okay, let me take my father as an example.
Mm-hmm.
My father go carry me come school. When he carry me come school, maybe if I no chop that morning due to say I don't day late, he go find me if not 2 naira, 3 naira, or your hoe. If you go inside, buy something. That is a reasonable dad. Other side, say in carry me come and no chop. In ho 10 naira or in ho 13 naira. Instead of him to give me 1 kobo, he go tell me, say, okay, make I go. When I come back, say I go chop turkey and rice. These are all what our politicians are doing. assuming said they release Nnamdi Kanu, you see the governorship election for Anambra State, it no go hold.
It don't go happen. It don't go happen.
Never happen. Never ever.
Yes, it no go happen.
Never ever. It can never happen.
So now your enemies are inside. Dictate the inside ones first. Forget about the outside ones.
Yeah.
Let's continue. Let's continue. Let's continue to
Right on, brother.
But there are a lot of people who will believe that as a political figure of your kind of profile, there are some things that need not to be said, and there are some things that are too sensitive to be said. And when you say there is a genocide against Christians in the North, there are those who say maybe you are not very, very correct with your position.
Well, it's up to them.
Listen to the man.
It's up to them. I have my own position. They have theirs. I've watched the argument going about on this issue of genocide. It is one-sided. I mean, obviously, those who are more vehemently opposing it are the Muslims, whose brothers are the perpetrators of the genocide.
Is that Jesus?
The argument has always been, and they come with.
That was the bomb.
Yeah. That was the bomb. Yeah, na bomb. Mm-hmm.
A very big one.
Yeah.
It takes courage to throw this bomb, even though all of them are corrupt. But there are some people. You get to where you go rich, you cannot hold it again.
Yes.
You get to, they are all corrupt, including him. Baba Chalawan, he was one of them who cut grass with billions of naira.
Of course, not all of them. Yes. Mm-hmm. But rich. Yeah, it touch him because this is personal. Mm-hmm.
This statement we make here na bomb.
Yeah.
A bombshell. Let's hear him.
This very funny narrative that Muslims too are also being killed. For more Muslims are being killed than Christians. Well, that's their argument, but it does not justify that which is happening. If 1,000 children are killed, and among that 1,000, one is your own, your worries about that your own. And in any case, why is the argument dodging the fact that those being accused of carrying out the genocide are Muslims?
Exactly.
They are not Christians.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So if a Muslim wakes up and starts killing people,
that's another bomb.
Kills 1,000 Muslims and kills 100 Christians, the argument we do have among we Christians is that probably those they are killing are Muslims they consider not
infidel
of the caliber they thought it would be.
But is it deliberate? Or these are just rata?
You see the bomb there? The people who are committing this, whether they kill this one or this, whoever was there, the people where they committed your crime, who are they?
Yeah.
That is the question.
But you see,
you will never see them in any studio. They don't name them. They don't call their name in any studio. They will never tell you the people who are committing this crime. They shift the argument on different level or a different thing altogether. They push your mind away from the different issue. The reason they are angry with Trump today is because Trump called the name of the people perpetrating this evil and say he's coming after them.
Yeah.
He called their name and said, I am coming after them. That is why today you see them angry.
But you see the deceptive, you see the criminal question shown as afterwards. He said to him, is it deliberate? That is, he want to make it look as if it's just some kind of coincidence or angry. But he knows, this Sheung was quoting Bible. I don't know if he's a Christian or Muslim, whatever, but he knows that the pattern is clearly deliberate, targeted at Christian. But he don't want that to be the narrative. Because again, for them, it's all about keeping Nigeria going. That is why they are paid in their channels TV. That is why the British is financing the channel. That is what is happening.
Let's go on. Let's
ride on. You come about 500 of you on a motorcycle. You enter a village, burn it, kill it, cut off the head of the pregnant woman, slit her stomach to bring out the Christian child.
But does criminality know religion? Do they ask people, are you a Christian or a Muslim before they kill them?
You hear that?
They kill you because they are Christian, and also they kill Muslims because they don't think they are good Muslims. Nobody agrees.
If I see you on the road, your Christianity is not written on your head.
Yes.
So, and if anybody attacks you,
but if you come to Benue State,
yes,
and you go to a village in Benue State and kill everybody, you can't claim that you don't know that community is wholly Christian. You can't claim you don't. Because you know.
Do you have a personal experience? And the reason why I brought the conversation and I started the conversation about where you are from, the number of your tribe and your religion in Adamawa, for
we have videos. Now don't blame me here.
Northern
eyewitness account. We get that.
The kind of narrative that has gone on. That's why I asked you that specific question. And the fundamental issue is whether or not these are just criminal elements who attack possibly vulnerable spots in Nigeria that are occupied by Christians accidentally.
You see the narrative?
Well, the narrative. They call criminal elements.
That's why they call them bandits.
That is what they call them, you see. Because Donald Trump mentioned the culprits, mentioned them, identified and mentioned them.
That's the narrative. That's why they always use the word bandit, because bandits are criminal, but terrorists are not criminal. That is something beyond that, bigger than that. But he does.
That's why they brought in that language to make
terrorists can be the president of that country.
Whether we need to find out why majority of those criminals killing Christians and of course Muslims have the inclination because they are Muslims. It's up to you to find out why is it that the Fulani headsmen or the Fulani who you prefer to call some more generous names like bandits who are doing all these killings. Is it not amazing that they are from one single tribe and religion? Is it not amazing? Is it not amazing that they have sufficient armaments at their disposal with which they kill and maim and loot and burn? Is it not amazing that somebody, it doesn't occur to you, Shehun, that somebody somewhere must be funding
financing?
You're saying that this is an orchestrated,
because the resources at their disposal is so enormous that sometimes they are better. I mean, all the time they are better armed than the soldiers. All we don't have these days is maybe they are yet to acquire helicopters and
they don't get to. Only say they never fly.
I mean, we do now these days that they now also use drones. Now, if it is just a primitive, uneducated
bandit. If he was bandits,
decides to do this, how does he get the knowledge?
You have painted a whole tribe, a Fulani tribe.
They don't call their own people to order. If one of you goes bad and you don't call him to order, you don't check him. If my son goes out to custody him and I don't call him to order, if they say my whole family is involved, you are right.
So you are saying Trump is right?
Trump might be right, might not be right, but don't forget, Shehu, there was a delegation that first went to United States to tell I think Obama then that Christians were being slaughtered in Nigeria. It included this man.
Which man?
The president. That APC delegation. I saw the picture. Buhari was there.
Of course.
Amechi was there. I think he was the one even sitting close to the president, where they went to lobby the Americans that the Goodluck Jonathan government was carrying out genocide in Nigeria. So these are the issues that beat your mind. They go there themselves and say it does happen. They come back and when we say it happened, they say no, it doesn't happen.
They deny
because we are the government. And look, the issue is this. Forget about whether there's genocide or not in Nigeria. The issue is that guarantee or security of life and our property. That is it.
Which will never happen.
That's all we want from
it. Never.
How difficult is that?
Never.
Ask them.
You've been in government.
Yeah.
You know how difficult it could be. Is there anything you think could make it more difficult for this government? If you, in your own view, you think that they are not doing enough, but what do you think could have made it more difficult?
Government is progressive. If we didn't do well enough, they should do well enough. They say they will do better. And let them do the better.
Divide the country, make everybody move away.
All this nomenclature of pogrom, what did you call the other one? Genocide. All Nigerians want is peaceful living. It doesn't benefit me that
peaceful. That's just
my child is killed and 1,000 children of other people are killed. It doesn't benefit me in any way. What benefits me most is that everybody is alive. Let this government assure us, Christian.
You see, we have gotten the point we want to get, the case that this man made on the national TV. And this is why it is important we use their own media. Bring what they say. Because even though they are corrupt, sometimes they can't run away from that truth.
Yeah.
Like this man now. You see, when the thing don't choke his neck, he don't reach his neck, he cannot deny it.
A very corrupt man too.
A very corrupt man, but he has no choice than to voice out the truth and spill it out.
Yeah.
And that is what we are doing here. To make sure, as we are waiting for the judgment of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu on the 20th, to show the world that Nigeria, what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was fighting for is to protect us from these idiots, from these people. This is something that is happening. To protect us, even our Prime Minister was also trying to protect us for the same thing. This is happening today.
Yeah,
that is their purpose and nothing else.
Man, sorry, there's a video you're gonna have to play. I don't know whether you don't see him. A young man, he was a Christian, but now, sorry, he was a Muslim, but now Christian. He looks young. I don't know, Ibrahim and not the guy finished. Jesus Christ, it's like
I played it already in the beginning. You were not here.
You played it today.
I played it today. I played it already.
The guy is like beginning and end. But though, no, there's nothing. There's not. But nothing
from 1992.
Yeah, but there's nothing he said that we have not said, that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu about to be saying. There's nothing he said that we did not know. We know it all. But just that we thank goodness that is coming out on this area, this angle, so that the rest of the country and rest of the world, because it's going viral. All the YouTube channels, they are playing it. Arumere, Sanusi, former CBN governor, is a terrorist. We know these things. Okay. Dangote is included, all of them.
Let's give the mic to our sister who always join us here. Our sister, Omosola. Omosola, go ahead. Go ahead and speak to her.
Good morning.